and welcome along. Today we are taking a first look at Oakfield Farm. This is a new map by OxygenDavid. It is set in Gloucestershire. It's a real map of Gloucestershire, as you can actually see from the mini map here. And yeah, it has to be. And this is a little bit different. This first look, I should mention. Normally I come into a map without having looked at any of it. I've had a bit of a look around. I've been setting up for various things, and I've seen several videos and things on it. And this has to be one of the best looking farm sim maps I've ever seen. But before we head outside, you spawned rather nicely in the house, and I love this, and I love the fire in here as well. But before we head outside, let's just have a look around inside. This is a fully interioured house, which is pretty cool. I think this is the first map I've seen do this since the Platinum Edition came out. And I love that. I love the fact that you can go all the way around the house. It also has gold nuggets, as you can see there. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. I'm liking this a lot so far. As I say, though, I have had a quick trip around the map, so I've seen a little bit more of this. In here. Yeah, just the hallway, but we're going to head out this way. Picture of the farm. Through the kitchen. There's a toolbox there. That is not the fully functioning toolbox. And there we go. And here we go. Here is the farm. So we're going to take the landy, as always, and have a run around and have a look. So we will start by heading into the yard and having a quick look around the yard, because all of our sheep and our cattle are in this yard. So you can see some of the equipment we start with. We will, as always, go through that towards the end. That is your wool spawn point there. And round here, that is your sheep shed in there, I think. I know, your sheep. That is your sheep shed, yes. But your sheep are actually... Can't get to them from here. The other side of here, that's their field out there. So we will go and discover that in a moment. But the ones we want to discover around here are down in this yard here. Is where your cow area is. So you've got your slurry pit for your cows there. And you've got your cow area here. So they have this field here, I believe. And in here is your silage camp. So nice big area for the cows. I really like this cow area. Lots of detail to it. Really interesting. Really different as well. I've not seen many yards like this. This is a really nice yard. I really like this a lot. There's plenty of storage in it, but not too much. I have discovered that I probably have one more barn than I need. But I think that's a good thing. Yeah. And then there's another silage clamp here. So I don't think I'd ever use both silage clamps, to be honest. I think oh, no. You know what? I've made a mistake. This is the silage clamp. The one we saw over the other side, I'm willing to bet that is where the muck goes. So that would be the muck heap over the other side, which makes far more sense. Down here we have a shed. And a barn, along with what looks like along with our placeables area out here, which is pretty cool. So there's a whole, let's open this up, whole placeables area in here to do stuff, which is pretty cool. Lots of space for those extra bits and pieces that come with Farm Sim these days, which are fantastic. We are going to head up this little track here, I think. Because... Now, I've not been up here before, but I'm guessing that this takes us out the back of the church. So this is a quick way to cut across to the road above. So, above the farm here. We're not going to go through here because I actually want to go another way round. But, yeah, so if you need to cut across from the upper road to the lower one, that is your track. First time I went on this map, I actually got lost and missed this road completely. There's another roadway up that way, but we are going to head up this way and out of the main farm gate. So that we can go and find the sheep area, which you can see marked on the minimap. That opens towards us, like so. Right, and then to our right up here, we should find our sheep area. In fact, yeah, just in that gateway there, I think. We'll just pull over here. And you can see, so this is your sheep unload point. And then in here, we have feeding trough there. And water trough there. I'm really liking the grass texture on this map. That's absolutely gorgeous. There's a level of realism on this that just doesn't... You don't see in many maps in Farm Sim. Without them, you know, really taxing your computer. One thing I've seen said about this is that it's not just a really detailed map. It's a really detailed, well-optimized map. Which is awesome, you know, to run on lots of different machines like that. So we own field 13 here, which is the upper one. Field 14, which is the lower one, we don't. So yeah, start with that field of looks like, I think that's wheat. That's either wheat or barley. That's wheat. That is. So we own that. Which is a good start. The fields are a nice size on this map as well. I mean, they're not small fields at all. So it's sort of a medium-ish equipment type of map, this really. And I love that this is basically a private driveway that you have running down the side of the farm. Which is pretty wicked. This is the map, I think, so far. Used to be Colebrook, but this map, I think, is the map that really reminds me of where I grew up more than anything. And it just looks fantastic. So along the country roads here. Nice width to the roads. I'm liking this as for the kind of equipment I'd want to have on here. It's a good sized roads. They're not roads that are going to be that are going to make you feel worried about getting a medium sized combine down here. Look at that view. That is just fantastic. You cannot tell where the edge of this map is, which is just amazing. And that is absolutely incredible. I am going to wax lyrical about this map because I just think it looks amazing. Hilltop stores. So this is fertilizer and seed supplies. Also appears to be a sell point, which is great. I would guess, what can we sell here? Now we do have extra crops on this map as well. So we can sell all your basic farm sim crops and all of the new ones. So you've got, I think it's oats, rye. That's how, I'm not 100% sure what the new ones are. Hang on, there's an easy way to find out. So we've got oats, rye, millet, and spelt are the new crops that are on here. And so all of those are sellable here, along with your standard farm sim crops. Yeah, so this is an expanded map as well, which is fantastic. See those extra bits on there. Right, we're going to work our way down here and into the village. So this is one of two villages that are on the map. Not quite sure what the name of this one is, but really quite nice. I don't think there's anything. No, there's nothing to our left down here. So we are going to head to the right. Nothing to the right either. There is a road heading off that way, but we are going to just keep going. There's a forestry area up ahead. So to the left up here, I'm guessing, is a roadway. It could be there, or it could be the other side of the river. Probably the other side of the river. There is a forestry area there. That would be my guess of how to get to the forestry. Go through field 17 by the looks of things. I normally try and get a good look at the forestry area, but I'm not 100% sure how to get in there. Ooh, nice high side to the road here. There might be a way at the top, so we will investigate that in a minute. And if we come up here, here we go. We're up to the main road. Cheltenham and Cirencester. So not a long way from... Oh, Cirencester here. Home of the British Agricultural College, of course. So good farming pedigree area, this. Looks like we got another. We've got a castle up on the hill, which is pretty, very nice. Field 40 looks huge. Field 40, Field 29, and Field 43. Wow, the size of those fields is amazing. So here we are coming into Seven Springs. This is one of the villages, and just here we want to turn in because this is Oak Glen Farm. This is one of our farms. This is where you will find the pigs. So you could actually base yourself a little bit from here, especially if you're starting off small. Nice big area. Look nice, new and interesting. Really liking this area. Yeah, lots of space. And a great area to work in. Do we own a field up here? We do. We own field 34, so we will head out that way from here. Yeah, in fact we can from this road, so we will head up here and have a look. Field 34 is up around here. There's also, looks like an egg sale point up here as well. Yeah, 34 is the other side. We'll check out. We might check out the price of the field opposite, so field 35 maybe, or 31. Sorry. Right, so egg sell point in that barn there. So that seems to be a holiday cottages or something like that. That's 6 furlong stables. Right, so we don't own either of those fields. We do own this field here, field 34. So that's quite a distance from our main farm, this one. I quite like that, because it does force you out around the map a little bit. Let's have a look at this. So field 31, fairly big field. On the larger side of the map. Let's have a look. 201. Wow. So the field price is very reasonable on this map. 200,000 for a field that size is... Wow, it's quite amazing. That's impressive. No, there seems to be... yeah, it looks like there's a road down the side of field 34, but it doesn't seem to be that. So I'm interested to see how much one of these smaller fields is now. But we'll head back. I'm going to just sort of drive a little bit faster along here so that we get back quicker. But there are lots of, from what I've seen, there are a lot of little roads that aren't marked on the map. So lots of dirt roads and things like that to investigate and go down, and that should allow you various shortcuts and cut-throughs, which is pretty cool. We are heading up here. And we are going to go to the town. So there seems to be another Excel up here. I don't think... Is there anything further up here? No, we have the edge of the map further up. So we are heading down here, where we have lots of sale points, as well as the shop. So if we look in here, now our sale points seem to be behind in the back up there. So we'll see how we access those in a minute. But here, in here is the shop. What I've found so far is that the space here is fairly limited. So you can't buy more than 5 or 6 pieces of machinery at a time. Which is interesting. I mean, there's not many places where you, or not many maps where you get that kind of limitation to it. But yeah, if you are setting up the map, if you have chosen to do it a slightly different way with slightly different machinery, that is one of those things you need to take into account. You need to move machinery on a regular basis in order to get everything in. BGA here, which is nice and compact, only this single silage clamp. There's your sell point, your bit for actually doing the silage. I don't see anywhere for selling slurry here. So that might be somewhere else. Okay. Wait. And then over here. What do we have here? So we have seed sales. And here. That could be your slurry sale, actually. Next to the BGA. Then in here we have grain sale, and I would think that this is probably all main crop sales, and that is a wool sell point there. So that's where you sell your wool, and that is the sell points for that. So yeah, not as difficult to get to as I originally thought. It's pretty wicked. Now there is another function on this map. Ah yes. Which we will go and investigate now. So the other thing you've got is on this map you have both lime and compost as fertilizer. Now you can do that by bringing in the compost mod, but it's not the compost making created mod, but it's not required, because if you head down here, so we head back down this road here, back past our pigs, and then as we pass, well, we're going to pass the roadway we went down a minute ago. Oh, there we are. Down here. So this is the road we came out of earlier to our right. If we keep going down here, we find a sell. Well, we've got a sell point here, so we'll have a look in here quickly. Now this is our logging yard, Gloucestershire sawmill. So yeah, so you can see the wood and the. Interestingly, we have 3 sell points here, so I'm not sure what the third sell point is. Maybe we have planks as well. Does it tell me in here what our third sell point is? Apparently not. The sawmill only shows me wood chips, but there does seem to be a third sell point here. So quite what that's for, I'm not sure at the moment. But that's interesting, that is. So we're going to keep going south. And it is absolutely gorgeous, this. This has to be the nicest map I've ever seen in Farm Sim. We'll be back for that road in a moment. We're heading down here. because we've got to head to the Empire Garden Centre, past Field 43. Field 43 is just massive. That is a too large combine field, that is. Right, we're heading down here. Yeah. That will take forever to do Field 43. I'm just imagining trying to plough Field 43. That's immense. It reminds me of the field that was at the centre of I think it was Manchester. It was a Canadian map in FS15, and it was just incredibly huge, the middle field. Right, and where we want is in here, which I believe is the garden centre, Empire Stores. Yeah. So we got again, we've got seeds and we've got fertilizer and we've got muck over there, so we can get manure from here. It's a sell point, and then this is the cool stuff over here. You can buy compost and you can buy lime. So yeah, if you want to spread those on the farm, you can do, which is pretty cool. I like that very much. There's lots of extra stuff in here. It does not have sugarcane, so it's not a platinum map, but it does have lots of stuff that you would find on a British farm, which is pretty cool. I really dig that. Really dig the extra stuff. I really want to have a go with oats. I think oats are going to be one of those things that I think I sow fairly early on in my game, simply because I want to try them out. Right, head back down here. Again, we're very near the bottom of the map, and you can see a village in the distance. I think that's so cool. That's really awesome. Right, we're gonna head down here. It's just incredible, this. It really is. We're going past the other cars. Right, well, we want to turn in a moment. So yeah, I'm liking the field prices. It's a lovely looking map. It's seasons ready. So yeah, will absolutely work with seasons. Currently only available for PC. Expecting it to be available on consoles in the near future. But yeah, for now it's available from the mod hub, either in-game or from farmingsimulator.com, from the mods pages. Fantastic map. Really is. Absolutely gorgeous. Cannot recommend this highly enough. I'm looking forward to playing a lot on it and having a lot of fun. Right, we're going to park this up by the house. And we'll close the gate up. There we go. We'll close the gate behind us. There we are. Right. And let's have a look at what vehicles we have. So here we are in the garage. So this is our starting lineup. We have a Fendt 700 Vario and a Massey Ferguson 8700. Only 2 tractors. Well, my personal preference is always to have at least 3. But those are 2 decent sized tractors to start with. You've got 165 horsepower and 300 horsepower. That should be enough to cover anything you need to do. You've got the Massey Ferguson Activia 7347S, which is a good mid-sized combine. And along with that, you have the 25-foot free-flow header. You've got the Lagoon Quattro 40 header trailer, which will nicely take that header. The Agricolina TKD 302 trailer, the Kuhn Varimaster 135 plough, the Horsch Pronto 9DC seeder, the Stiller 460 sprayer. A couple of weights. Yeah, a couple of weights. An SB700 and SB1000. The Pottinger Nova Cat 302ED mower. The Roll Belt 150 round baler and the Lizard Pickup DT. So, sort of a bare bones setup, I would say, for starting. It's a decent setup, but I think I would want to add more equipment in before starting, especially if I was starting on a seasons-based setup. Of course, the Landy I added myself. So, yeah, as always. Right, so that is pretty much it. I am impressed with this map. I am very impressed with this map. It is absolutely gorgeous looking. It's a great British map. It feels like a British map. It feels like an English map. And I think it's well worth checking out if you have not already. It is available from the Mod Hub, either in-game or via Giant's website. For PC only at the moment, but hopefully it will be released on console in the near future. A link will be in the description. But for now, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this first look. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.